Welcome back to Girl Sessions, a podcast.
We want Girl Sessions to be a safe place, whether you're coming to kick back, relax, or get some advice. I'm your host, Coco, and joining me as always,
Ryan.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? We back, and we back with another Q&A. I feel like we didn't do the basics, like our name, where we from, how old we are.
Yeah.
So I'll start.
Okay.
I'm Shariah, aka Raya. I'm 23 years old. We're both from Oklahoma City. I'm a Libra. My birthday is in October. That's the basics.
I'm 23 as well, from Oklahoma City. My real name is Chloe, but I go by Coco. I'm a Gemini. I'm a big Gemini because it's Gemini, and like a Pisces. So I'm my moon, my rising, and stuff. Yeah.
We've been doing this podcast for a year and some months now. I feel like we talked about this before, but like we've been to each other. Like we knew each other in high school, but we really didn't talk much. But we knew of each other, and like before we started the podcast, she posted on her story like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this podcast. She need a co-host." So I was like, I was interested in starting a podcast because like I really don't talk much, but I always have a lot to talk about. So I slid up on her story and we met, and here we are.
It went from there. I like that we always have the same common interest in like we wanted to have a good time and kiki on the podcast, but we also wanted to talk about things that would like that's going on. We didn't want it to just be all kiki. We wanted some serious. We wanted some fun. Just a good mixture of everything. So we definitely had common interest in that stuff.
Yeah. So we can get started with the questions. Thank y'all. Thanks to everybody who asked the question. So the first question is, what do you value most in relationships? That's a good question. I feel like something I value most is, I feel like I value quality time. Because like spending time with people, friends, whoever you're in a relationship with is very important. I feel like that's what I mostly value because that's how you get to know each other and just get to fill each other out. Just to know who you're dealing with.
I agree. I would say in romantic relationships, I do like quality time and like acts of service. And then I would say like in friendships and everything and overall, like I like quality time and consideration, like the small things, like thinking about me and that kind of stuff. I think that's like, it speaks volumes on its own. So I value that in friendships, relationships in general.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just say one thing you value because I feel like they all come together.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on love and liking someone at the moment?
You gotta answer it first.
Okay, yeah. What are your thoughts on love and liking someone at the moment? Well, I would say I'm in a relationship. I've been with the person I'm with for a little over 5 years now. So, I mean, I think it's always a challenge, like trying to kind of keep things fun and always keep the like romance alive and not getting comfortable, especially whenever you've been with someone for a long time. But I would say that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just enjoying where I'm at and enjoying not having any drama and just, you know, enjoying being in a peaceful relationship. So, yeah.
I like that. What are your thoughts on love and liking someone at the moment? I can honestly say that I don't like anyone at the moment. Like, I'm liking myself at the moment. I'm loving on myself at the moment. But I don't know. I feel like that's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
That's my answer.
You are, that's enough.
Okay, the next question is, what does y'all day-to-day look like? Is it challenging? If so, how do you handle it?
That's a good question, by the way. Shout out whoever asked that question.
Shout out to my mama. Day to day. So I'm in school. I go to school every day. I want to get up earlier. I want to get up, go on a walk, do some mindful things, but I haven't yet been disciplined enough for that. But honestly, I just wake up, get myself ready, get my baby ready, we out the door, drop him off, go to school, get out of school, go to work, depending on the day. And it seems like the day's over with.
Yeah, what do you do when you get home?
Eat, shower.
You got like a show you like to watch? You
No.
be journaling?
I watch Pop the Balloon every Wednesday, but that's pretty much it. I don't really have a show that I'm watching. I just feel like my days are like running into each other. That's what my day-to-day look like right now. How I handle it, just by staying positive and by just like feeling my emotions, like letting my emotions run through me and knowing that the next day the sun is going to shine. That's how I handle it.
That's a good answer.
But yeah.
My day to day, I'm up by like 7 a.m. Usually, like 3 days out the week, I like to go work out at the gym. I have not worked out in like 2 weeks, but typically that's what I do. Get up at like 5:30, hit the gym by 6, home by 7, work by 8. I know I work from 8 to 5, and then I come home and try to like take out my dog, watch my shows, relax. Usually that's what I do. I just come home and really enjoy and just relax and clean and stuff like that. But I do, even lately, I've been trying to like get out the house more and go do activities even Monday through Friday, not just waiting till the weekends. But I will say I feel like sometimes work is like kind of draining, so it's hard when you get home to want to come home.
You just want
to
crash.
Stuff. Exactly. I just want to come home and be a couch potato whenever I leave work. So
yes, there is things that I want to add to my day to day. Like I want to do this, I want to do that, but I haven't done it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just be like, how I relax, I just be scrolling, like really like just like letting my mind just be free and just scroll. But I know that's bad, but I'm getting more I'm being more disciplined. I am.
That's definitely what I'm needing in my life right now, is a little more discipline, getting back to read my Bible, getting back to working out, getting back to hanging out with friends, and just going out and doing stuff, even if it's just me solo dolo or if I've got people going with me. So that stuff I would say is the challenging part about day to day, is just like feeling drained and then pushing past the drained feeling and still doing the stuff that you want to do.
That's discipline for real.
Yeah, you always feel good when you end up doing it anyway. So that's kind of my answer.
Okay, so then like the time that we record the next video, I want to at least have like 5 walks in.
Okay. We're going to hold you to it. I'm going to ask you when you do that.
I want to do that, so yeah, I'm going to keep out updated. Okay.
What is something your parents, mom or dad, can do to make your life a little easier? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I think me and my mom have a good open relationship where we kind of talk about things that bother us. I do like when she makes time for me. I think she's got a busy life as well. She's got her businesses and stuff going on. But just kind of seeing what I'm going through a little bit, and just, making time for her daughter when she can, which she does try to do. But that's one thing I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. She's got 4 kids in a busy life, so
it's not easy.
It's not.
I feel like for my mom, honestly, she been doing her stuff. She been the best grandma. Like, she been on her stuff. Like, shout out to you. But something that you can do to make my life easier, give me $1 million. Thank you.
Thanks.
But no, I don't know. Like, I think things been going real good. But I would just say for both mom and dad, just picking my brain a little bit, seeing how I'm doing, like see what's bothering me, like just having conversations on a deep level. I feel like that can make my life easier because I don't know, I hold a lot of stuff in. I suppress my feelings a lot and my emotions, and when I do that, it's a time and a place where I blow up. So I think I'll say that.
I like that. Even having a deep conversation with your family, it just hits different with your mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a question, it's a comment. You ladies are doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you.
I
Like,
appreciate that.
I try to answer the question like, why do you podcast? Why do you do this? I really like to do it. Like, I like to sit here and talk on the mic, and it's just real therapeutic. Like, just us talking.
Yeah. I think it's good whenever you enjoy it just for yourself too. I think we do. What I like about us is we try to just enjoy it for ourselves. And like hopefully people enjoy it as well. But for the most part, we just enjoy like getting together and having conversations. So.
And like I look forward to looking back at all of our videos, like when we get older, and I'm like just looking back at it.
Yeah, dang. Like even in my 20s, I was
right
on to something.
right.
You know?
But yeah, thank you, and I appreciate all the support that we get.
Did y'all ever overcome any obstacles through high school? If so, how? That's a good question. I went through a lot of obstacles in high school.
You did?
Yeah.
Like what?
I feel like I definitely was depressed in high school. I think I had like a lot of friendship things that I went through in high school. I mean, yeah, high school was a little bit of a tough time, but I think I definitely got through it with like music was a big thing for me. Like I would put like I would keep listening to the same song if I could relate to it and kind of put my emotions kind of into it in a sense. Like even to a day, like to now, if I listen to that same song, like I feel the exact same way I did back then. I don't know if anyone can relate with that, but just like hearing songs and feeling like nostalgia, feeling like you did when you listened to them. I think I definitely try to like have people that were close by with me, like I could connect with. That definitely helped me out. But I think you just get older and like things pass by. Some things aren't as serious as they were. And over time, you just kind of prevail. So I feel like that's kind of what happened to me. Time kind of healed things.
Okay. I definitely feel like time heals. But for me, I know in 2020, like right when I was graduating, I was definitely depressed. In 2020, I was definitely depressed. Like from a failed relationship to COVID to our graduation getting pushed back, not able to invite all of my family to my graduation. Like we can only invite like 4 people. Like it was a very tough time. But I feel like you said, time overcame that, and just knowing that it was the next step for me, like going to college and just experiencing something different. I feel like that's how I overcame the obstacles that I faced in high school. But overall, high school was it was an interesting journey. I feel like I didn't have as much confidence too in high school.
One. Yeah.
But I had good friends in high school.
Mind y'all, we're the class of 2020, okay? So we should be given like benefits for life for that, for what we had to go through, okay?
If you suffered from COVID in 2020, you get $1,000.
I feel like we should be compensated because the things we had to go through, like the feeling of like going to spring break and then never going back to school, and like the weird feeling of not getting like the send off into adulthood. Like
we didn't get to do
that was it.
The senior prank. We didn't get to do none of that.
We went up to spring break and then that was it. We didn't have school anymore. That was done.
And we were still able to graduate, but it just wasn't the same. Like we had to wait. Like we graduated in like July or something. And it was super hot, and we could only invite 4 people. And it's like I told myself like my college graduation is going to be big. That's what I told myself, because I'm like, we didn't get to experience this. Like why us?
I invited more than 4 people. I probably didn't follow the rules, but like I definitely had like my family in the stands. I was like, forget this.
Yeah, and even afterwards, like I didn't celebrate the way I should have. Like
it was definitely a weird time.
It was definitely weird.
Shout out class of 2020. We know y'all's pain.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's your turn, it's my turn. Why are y'all passionate about what y'all do?
Is this like in a podcast standpoint, or would you say like in life?
I would say both.
Okay.
For the podcast, I'm passionate because this is something that I enjoy doing, and I feel like we could help other people too to have the same, like that has the same conversations just in private. Like I feel like the conversations we have a lot of people don't really touch on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like this is just a safe space for us to have those conversations and just relate to each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why I'm real passionate about it, and to just to talk to you guys. With other stuff, I mean, with life, like, I'm passionate about the stuff that I do because it brings me joy, it brings me peace, it brings me comfort, things like that.
Because you're going into healthcare as well, so I know that you're passionate about that too.
I'm passionate knowing that I could be the voice for patients that come in.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And just knowing that I'm real genuine and I'm real personable, so I could relate to the people in the hospital, the patients, and all that.
So help them with their mind and their body.
Yeah.
They listen to the podcast to get
Yeah,
the mind.
right.
You know?
Mind, body, soul.
I would say I'm passionate, kind of piggyback off what she was saying, a chance that we could like help people, or like one person could listen to this and kind of think like, dang, like they have the same mindset as me and kind of feel like heard or seen or understood. I think that's like a great feeling. And just knowing that like maybe we could talk on something that's not talked about, I think that's a really cool thing. I'm passionate in other ways. I'm getting ready to go to school and do some psychology and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see where that will go and see if maybe I could help other people in the mental health field and see how that goes. I think that's kind of gaining awareness and people are getting, more educated on that kind of thing. So those are things I'm passionate about, just helping others and like truly finding my purpose and sharing it so people can maybe see, learn, whatever the case is.
Psychology is so interesting. Like,
it is.
It really is. That's exciting.
I feel like I'm gonna clog everybody's teeth. I'm gonna be like,
hold on.
I'm gonna be a therapist to everybody. They're gonna be like, wait a minute.
It's okay. We need it.
Yeah. It's my turn. Let's see. What's the best advice y'all ever received? I think two things. Fuck them. Okay, that's number one. Number two is you're not going to miss anything that's meant for you. I think that was powerful. I think I always, like growing up, would be like scared I'd miss an opportunity or like feeling like I had to do something. I had so much pressure on the decisions that I made and the choices that I made. So knowing that whatever's meant for me, I'm gonna get what's mine. I think that's a really good feeling to not stress, not to compare, just to focus on what you feel, and you'll get what's meant for you, truly. So.
And can't nobody come in between that.
Yeah, no one can stop that. I love that. So that's probably some of the best advice I've been given.
I would say for me, I don't know if this is like really advice, but it's like you're going to laugh about it later. Like situations I've been in, I found myself just bawling, crying, like hurt. But I know later on it's just going to be something to laugh about.
Yeah.
And that's just like, take everything with a grain of salt and don't let situations just consume you, really. Like, just brush it off. It's not that deep. It might feel like it is. You might be so hurt, but it is what it is. And life is still going to go on and nobody's here to save you. Like, you're going to laugh about it later.
When I heard that I wasn't able to fully receive it, like even when people told me like in high school, like you like they would laugh and be like, you're not gonna be friends with these people. I'm like, yes I am. Those are one of those things that you can't receive at the moment. You don't understand it, but as you get older, you start to say, yeah. So yeah.
That reminds me of when I worked, like my first job, when I worked at McDonald's, and I had this coworker. His name was Reggie. And I would tell him about my relationship. That was my first relationship I've been in. He was like, you're not going to be with him forever. I'm like, what? I'm going to be with him forever. And he would always tell me that, like, that's your first relationship or whatever. Like, y'all not going to get married. He would literally tell me that. And I'm like, and guess what? We're not together right now. So we broke up years ago.
They didn't have to
and I'm not even
like that.
I don't even feel nothing towards that.
Yeah.
But I was not able to grasp that at the time.
Shout out to them for popping our bubble. Eventually it makes sense. Like now I carry that with me and it makes sense, so.
Yeah. Do y'all have any regrets? Sometimes I find myself regretting things, but I overcome that with saying like I can't regret it. It was a lesson. I can't go back in time. And I'm right where I'm supposed to be because of those life lessons. So I don't have any regrets.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't have any regrets. Every decision I've made, I stand on it, and I think it was good. But if I had to pick something, the first thing that's coming to mind is maybe like pouring into certain friendships a little bit more. Even those friendships were like, I just casually knew them and I didn't think it was that deep. Like just kind of following up, checking in on people, just maintaining friendships, even if they move far away or if, we don't talk that much, whatever. Just kind of maintaining and checking in on people. I think that's really important to have community and not to kind of let things like, fall out of your hand in a sense. So that'd be the first thing I could think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, it would be to not ever get in a relationship. Like my first relationship was 12th grade. So like I kind of waited late to get into a relationship, but like I should have never done it.
I think relationships early in your teenage or late in your teenage years can really like have an effect on your overall like confidence, your insecurity. It just plays with your mind in ways that like I wouldn't wish on to people.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
Like you like your heart just. But yeah, if I had to pick anything, but.
Do y'all believe in giving people second chances? I would say I do believe in second chances to an extent. There's certain things I'm not going to forgive. Or I'm not going to let you back into my life. I think I try to always forgive everybody. I'll give a second chance if there's actions with it. If I truly believe that you had good intentions and you have good, heart in what you're doing. But if I feel like you have ill will towards me or you did it to be shady or selfish, then no, I don't believe in second chances. So it just depends on the situation. We might have to throw out some examples when
I've been a person of giving people second chances, but it never ended well, I guess. So I don't know. I don't believe in second chances, even though I gave people second chances, and I'm just very understanding. But looking now, like in the present and in the future, like if somebody do something wrong, like kick them out your way, let them go. Like, yeah.
Do you have anyone you gave a second chance and you like didn't regret it and it actually worked out? Have you ever given someone a second chance and it was good?
I mean, I guess I overlook things sometimes. I don't know if that probably is giving people second chances. So yeah. I've overlooked a lot of things just knowing like it'll get better or it's not that deep to be like, nah, you got to get out of my life or I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. So. Sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes it is. Because I feel like probably 7 times out of 10, if I give a second chance, then it usually ended up like not working out. Mm-hmm. Even if it was in different ways, So, yeah.
I guess everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah. Depends.
Okay, it says this question is for me. How was your pregnancy journey? It was very interesting. It was exciting. I don't know. I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot of emotions that went into that journey. But like overall, like it was the best thing. Just looking back, because I went through a lot at the time, but just looking back, like it was all worth it. And my baby is like the happiest baby ever. So it was good. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
And it's just like crazy because I asked myself like, dang, when did my life change like this? Like I have a whole person depending on me. It's just crazy. But I always said like I wanted to experience that. I always knew that I wanted to experience being pregnant, being a mother, And God has blessed me with that and a healthy baby, and I can just be blessed. Like just show gratitude for that.
Yeah. I think I always like watch and admire it too because I think that like the journey in motherhood can be it's different for everybody obviously, but it's cool seeing like your whole journey in the process and seeing how happy he is and like
Yeah.
he's like perfect. I feel
I
like for you.
know.
So yeah.
It was like I remember it like being in the hospital and they told me I was dilated to a 10 and I started shaking. I was crying. I was like, "Oh no." But it's all worth it for real. Like it's a blessing at the end of the day. No matter what happens or just the emotions you go through. It's a blessing.
Is the birth process as bad as people say it is?
No.
Okay.
One, because I didn't feel anything. Yes, I got the epidural, but I didn't feel I mean, obviously I didn't feel anything. Like, and it didn't really take that long. But before that, it was very uncomfortable. I'll say that. It was uncomfortable and I was ready to leave the hospital because the nurses was coming in every 5 minutes. Like, let me check your vitals. Like, can I just sleep for a minute? But that was the only thing. The after experience was probably the worst. Like all the visitors coming in, like I was thankful for the visitors, but like it was just a lot.
I feel like it would be a lot for me too. Like if I'm already feeling like vulnerable, I'm in this gown and all these people trying to come in, it's like, okay,
Yeah, that was probably the worst part of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the nurses continuously coming in and just being surrounded by everybody. Like you just really want your own space, but like you said, everybody's different. But
yeah, that's fair.
Would I do it again? No.
You only want to have one kid?
I don't want to have just one kid, but like I gotta get myself together.
I can see with at least like three kids, minimum 2. That's what I can see.
You gotta be. I don't know if any situation is right, but you gotta be in the right situation to just be able to like, okay, I'm having another one. I'm having another one. I'm having another one.
Even a right situation can turn wrong.
Exactly.
So you never know.
So, but just just wait. Yeah.
What's something y'all would tell y'all's younger selves?
Yo, younger self, what was Chloe doing at 6 years old? At 10 years old?
It's crazy.
How was you feeling?
I always talk about like I went through so many different phases, but like when I was young, I was extremely confident. Like I was like an outgoing person. I was talkative. I was playful. I was just like really loud. And then I feel like high school, I just got really quiet and like not as confident and all those things. So I'm speaking more towards high school, Chloe, but just like don't overthink it. Stay out of your head. It's you versus you. Just keep pouring into yourself. Everything's gonna work out, and don't take everything so seriously. I think I definitely did growing up. I took a lot of things very heavy. So yeah, that's what I tell her.
For me, I feel like I've always been the same. I've always been closed off, standoffish, shy, quiet. Like that's always been me. But if I could tell my younger self something, it would be like, you are that girl. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. And don't take things so serious. And just be you. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be judged. Because people are going to judge you. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'll tell myself. What's a pivotal moment in y'all's life that changed who y'all are today? I don't know. That is a hard question. Like, I was not gonna lie. I was just thinking, like, on my way here, like, my life really has been smooth. Like, just knock on wood. Like, I really haven't experienced the worst of the worst. Like, where it's like, dang, my life changed forever. Like, besides having a kid, it's like, okay, my life changed forever in that aspect where it's like, I have to raise this human being. But other than that, it's like I don't really have a pivotal moment that changed who I am. Like, I feel like I'm the same person, just growing on higher levels.
I like that. I would say, like, on a positive note, there probably were some things that changed my life for the worse, but for the better, I would say, like, in high school, I won a little competition and we went on a vacation. I didn't go with my mom or anything. It was just, like, other people I was in school with, and I think it did give me a chance to, like, explore and, like, to travel. I don't think I ever would have traveled as much as I do now if I didn't have that vacation. I think I had a lot of stuff going on at home, so getting a chance to leave the house and go to California for 5 days, trip paid for, and like kind of see things I've never seen before. That was my first time getting on a plane or anything. So I think that was a pivotal moment in my life. And I don't think I would travel as much as I do now or have like that want for adventure unless I had done that. So I think that was a cool thing for me. Yeah. So that did change my life.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see where we at. Do y'all believe the quote, "Don't rush yourself improvement"? If so, why?
Don't rush yourself. Maybe don't rush yourself into improvement.
Don't rush yourself improvement. Don't rush like trying to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do. I think even from like our standpoint of like being so like pro growth and like having a healing journey, I think it's easy to be like so like gun ho on like I've got to be better. I've got to be better. So I think it's important to just kind of let things come as they will, and to be mindful of like yourself and what things might be toxic or what things you might want to like change. But like don't make that your whole life. Like still live. Like don't get so focused in on yourself that you don't like and accept the fact that you are having some things that are good about you, and you know what I'm saying. Like, just don't get so hung up on the journey, So I think I would agree with that statement.
I definitely agree with it because, like, just be self-aware enough to where like you want to improve, but like don't rush it because like that time's gonna pass by and you're gonna look back like, dang, I was actually enjoying my life at that time, but I didn't realize it. Or just living in the present moment. But like I said, just being self-aware to know that you want to improve your life and just take the steps necessary to do that. Like, it is the journey that's most important. It's not the destination. So like once you get to that state where you're like, oh, I'm improved, like you're probably not gonna be as happy or as fulfilled as you thought you was gonna be. Like, just take your time.
Yeah, because a large part of healing is time. Like, there is no part of healing that equals like, oh, I healed in a day. Like, that's just not how that works. So
we're probably going to be healing for the rest of our lives. Exactly. Like, it's levels to it, it's steps to it. I feel like healing is not a destination that we're going to get to. It's like, it's the journey that's important. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Is it okay to ask for help even if you feel like you don't need it? Yes, ask for help, but ask for help in the right places. Because if you're asking for help and you're asking for advice and things like that in environments that is not where you want to be, I feel like that's definitely a downfall. So take note in where you're asking help at, who you're asking help for. Like, take note in that.
Credible source. Don't ask about romantic don't ask about romantic advice if they are in a toxic relationship,
Exactly. And especially like with your life and where you want to go, like if you have people around you that's not where you want to be, don't take their advice. Don't ask for help there. Like, you have to be around like-minded people, and you have to take advice from like-minded people to actually soak it in and able to get something out of it.
Because I've been there before where you ask for help for the wrong person and you're way worse off than you were just like figuring it out on your own. So
just be mindful of who you're talking to and just be mindful.
Yeah.
Because,
I would say I'm a person who's like, I'm going to do it myself. Like, I really don't ask for help. And that's one of my like weaknesses, is just like being vulnerable to ask for help and then hoping that people can help me in the ways I need to be helped. Like, that's hard. So it is a vulnerable thing. It's something I struggle with. but it's important to ask for help if you need it. It's just sometimes hard knowing if you have someone who can help you in the ways that you need to be helped, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do I really have someone in my life who can, help me in these ways? So, like she said, just be mindful. And yeah, it's actually a strong thing to be able to ask for help. It's not a weakness. So, yeah.
I feel like that was one point in my life where I really just broke down and asked for help. Because usually, I don't usually ask for help. It's something that's really hard for me to do is ask for help. But like when I was pregnant and like I just needed help, like my finances and like just how I'm going to do this, you know? I feel like that was a point in time where I asked for help and I got the help that I needed. But overall, like I feel like I'm just a straight shot. Like I got to get it done. I got to do this. I got to do this. It's up to me. But I don't think it's bad to ask for help.
No, it's not. It's hard, but it's a strong, or it's a sign of strongness, I think, for me, if you're able to do it. What's something you've noticed changed in your life as you've gotten older? That's a good question.
Things change, people change, feelings change too.
I think even time, like I don't have as much time as I used to have, and that's hard. Like even like your friends and family, they don't have as much time as they used to have. Like as everyone gets older and things get busy and the economy gets, a little worse, everyone's busy and they're working, and that's something that I've noticed. I feel like that's the main thing I can think of right now.
Something I noticed, things change, people change, and your feelings change. Like everything changes. You said what's something, but I feel like everything changes. Like from what you like, from what you used to didn't like, from things you want to do. Like I feel like everything changes. Like you're just evolving. Like as we get older, we evolve, and I feel like everything's just changing. Like, but to pinpoint one thing, like you said, time is definitely, you don't really have much of it when you get older. Bills, you have a lot of bills when you get older. That's something that changed. I didn't have bills when I was a kid, a teenager. Like I had no worries. The worries get higher, the worries pile thicker, but you're not supposed to worry though. But I feel like that is one thing that changes. Like you have a lot of things to worry about and a lot of things to do.
I agree. The list is endless. And I will say, just to kind of double back, I think, like she said, like I have changed a lot. Like who I was when I graduated versus who I am now. My interests have changed, like who I am, my mindset, like some of my toxic habits. I feel like I've definitely changed overall as a person because I really don't know who I was back then. You really do change. So,
and that's okay. Change is good.
Yeah.
Change is not always bad. Like be open to change because you don't want to keep doing the same thing you've been doing for years and years and years and years and years. Like change is good. It's going to be uncomfortable, but be open to change. Whether that's new city, new job, new career, new friends, new people you hang around, it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be stuck to what you're used to. But yeah, that was all of our questions for the Q&A. But I did have one hot topic we can go through real quick, and it was a time limit on I love you, whether that's with friends or romantic relationships or anything like that. Like, should there be a time limit on that?
I will say I used to be like my older friendships. We used to say it all the time to each other. Like when we got off the phone, when we got done hanging out, we used to always say it just because like I think my sister, she lost a friend in high school, so like we were like, we gotta say this because you don't know when it's the last time. I haven't done that recently in my friendships, but I think it is good to do that. Just say it. In relationships, I think it just kind of comes when it comes. If y'all aren't saying that 2 years in, you might need to reevaluate. Because that's kind of concerning, but to each their own, I guess. What do you think?
I don't think it should be a time limit on it. Like, you feel how you feel, it's okay. Like, it's okay to express how you feel, and if they don't take it how you want to take it, just move on. So yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation have you ever said it first?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Have you ever said it and someone wasn't ready to say it back?
No.
No, me neither.
But it's not a time limit on it, and like I'm starting to just say it more often. Like especially like making that a habit, like with my son, like just telling him that I love him. Like I want to make that a habit because it's important.
It is.
And another thing that I put down for this is just like time is expensive. Like how are you going to treat it? Know its value. Like because what happens when you treat it horribly? What happens when you treat something that's expensive horribly? You're going to take it you're going to take it for granted, and you're going to wish that you treated that thing better. So I feel like that's the same thing with time. Like use your time wisely, and like you don't get that back. You don't get time back. So use it strategically.
Yeah.
Because that's something that can come and go. So, yeah.
And the worst feeling I feel like is to regret something. Like, dang, like when I was in my 20s, I should have did this. Or, dang, if I would have used my time right. You know, that's not a good feeling. So I feel like
It's not.
I don't like feeling that way. If you've experienced it, I feel like you probably understand. So, yeah, I agree. It's all good stuff.
Yeah. But thank y'all for listening. We really appreciate it.
And make sure to tune in every other Wednesday for a new session.
Bye.